In today's video, we're going to discuss the most important math content in 3rd grade, operations and algebraic thinking. Are you an elementary school teacher or a parent of a 3rd grader? Do you want to strengthen their math skills or to master the content before an exam? I am Lady Math and I will cover and simplify this topic within just a few minutes. The most important concept in 3rd grade, which many mistake for multiplication, is groups and in each group. I often think of groups as containers, and in each groups as the items in the containers. Let me explain. A box may be the container and the items in the box may be toys. Or a vase is the group or container and the flowers are the in each group. A bucket with liters of water or a day with miles walked in that day may also be sets of groups and in each group. Here's an example. If a problem states that there are 2 boxes, with 3 toys in each box, you then have 2 groups, and 3 items in each group. Here's another example. If a problem states that there are 3 vases, with 5 flowers in each vase, you then have 3 groups, and 5 items in each group. This example shows that there are 3 days, therefore 3 groups, and 3 miles walked in each day, so 3 in each group. Notice that the number of items in each group must be the same in every container or group. So in this example, there are 4 buckets, with 2 liters of water in the first, third and fourth. But the second bucket has 4. So the in each group or bucket will not be the same for all. Therefore, this is not an example of this concept. What you may be asked to solve for is the total of items in all of the groups. So for the boxes and toys, you can count that there are 6 toys in all. Another way is you can skip count or repeatedly add the number of each group or toys in each box, so 3 toys in the top box plus 3 toys in the bottom box would give you a total of 6. Or, you can multiply the 2 boxes by 3 items in each box, and that will also total 6. You should know that the 2 representing the groups, and the 3 representing the in each group are called multiplication factors. Also, another term for the total when you multiply is product. And don't forget that the equal sign changes the expression of 2 times 3 to an equation, and it can be written as 6 equals 2 times 3. The other question you may be asked is to represent this situation visually. To do so, you can draw 2 circles to represent the groups, in this case 2 boxes, and place the same number of dots in each circle to represent the items in each box. In this case, it's 3 toys in each box. Another way to represent this is through using an array with rows and columns. For this example, I can use the rows to represent the 2 groups, and the columns to represent the 3 toys in each box. This array can be drawn using any symbol I like. I use dots, but it can also be a star or an X. Another model to represent this situation is the tiled array. Each box in this array represents 1 item or toy in this example. Notice that all of these representations are of the expressions 3 plus 3 or 2 times 3. Let's look at the example with the vases and flowers. There are 3 groups or containers, so I will draw 3 circles. There are 5 items or flowers in each group, so I will draw 5 dots in each circle to represent the items. Another way can be to create an array with rows for the group and columns for the number of items. I may use dots or the tiled array to do that. All of these representations can create the repeated addition expression 5 plus 5 plus 5 or the multiplication of 3 times 5. You can use the drawing or your multiplication facts to compute the product, which in this case is 15. Once you do so, you can write the equal sign before or after these expressions to make an equation. A few notes to keep in mind. For the 3rd grade level standards, the number of groups or items in each group can go up to the number 9. So you can have 9 baskets with 9 apples in each basket as a task. Each group must have the same number or amount of items to apply this concept. Be aware that some contexts for groups may not be what we all think of as containers. Examples are time. You might have a situation where for 3 years you visit the zoo twice a year. So it would be 3 groups, with 2 items in each group. When drawing an array, you should know that the rows or the columns can represent the groups or the items in the group. So the array can be drawn the opposite way to represent the same expression. Keep in mind that an expression does not have an equal sign, but equations do. The equal sign means the same as, so it can come before or after the expression. And finally, a product is what we call the answer to a multiplication problem. Let's practice a few problems together. Ryan has 7 pencil cases. Each pencil case has 4 pencils. Which expression can be used to find the number of pencils that Ryan has? Is it A? 7 plus 4. B? 7 times 4. Or C? 7 plus 7. B is the correct answer. There are 7 groups or pencil cases, and 4 items or pencils in each case. So the 4 pencils need to be repeated 7 times. Which expression can be used to find the product represented by this array? Is it A? 3 times 6. B? 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6. Or C? 6 times 6 times 6. The correct answer is A, 3 times 6. You can count that there are 3 rows and 6 columns in this array. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe to my channel for more math content.